Revelio.
I'll trade you a spoon's worth.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
I saw an aura band on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Hello, Edwin.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a
Spek PC apa,
strong,
bang?
even
Kentang.
motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a Goblin Rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his
Weasley.
office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Your potion should not be that.
Aurora office. Ini apa lagi? Oh ini.
Levioso! Accio! Revelio!
Nggak ada lagi. Oh, udah.
Your potion station's organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Adurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Proficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening?
Keluar.
Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah! Get it! Dragon Tongue! What happened?
Well done, Garrett.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
Early point from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Adurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Professor Sharp must have learned.
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
Kita harus ke mana lagi? Oh, ke sini. Fuck. First release ya update kayak buat performa.
Revelio.
Those bouncing bulbs get big, they can be quite...
Ini rumah si Hagrid bukan sih?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Iya ya. Itu bukan si Hagrid yang jadi gurunya. Mantap. Oh.
Revelio.
Moonstone. Lah anjir ini ada. Tuh gitu gua ke situ. Jagung. Oh. Hah?
Kamu keluar dulu aja, ntar aku ambilin uangnya.
tai. Jagung tai, jagung tai. Kontol orangnya. Suara doang anjing. Sepeda yang kagak ada. Tol.
Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Bisa berenang si anjing. The hell. Keren, bisa berenang.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Ntar dulu. Ketemu Anai dulu, Anai. Tuh, ada suaranya anjing.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Taibet.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be
true.
But shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was... I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit. Try to get the evidence that Officer Singer...
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out. In the meantime, remember, I am...
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Terus ngapa nanti?
Revelio. What's going on here?
The girl from Wagadu. Jualan apaan doi?
It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Yeh, ada orang. Fuck.
But Mummy...
Archie, I don't have time to argue.
Mummy?
I've told you repeatedly not to stray far from home. Especially when I'm inside.
Jalal.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop.
What do you have for sale?
Jalal Shalami.
Why don't you do some more drawings for me?
Yep.
Hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio.
Wih, laba-laba anjay.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Kelas. Keren banget gue, bro.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's
Dibegal.
time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Accio.
I could do this all day.
Levioso. Levioso. Accio.
What are you doing?
Incendio.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Oh, bos.
You've nowhere to... Reducto! Take off!
I'm not going anywhere with you. Accio. Incendio.
Reducto!
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Kelas.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working couple.
Sus.
Brilliant potioneer.
Let's
Has her own
be
shop
here.
in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the
Buset,
Highlands
gua
before
kira.
I do.
J.K.
You're a
Rowling.
researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service.
parah
Historian
sih.
and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were a myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin.
Well then, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. I suspect that...
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly meant... I had just arrived to test my... You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be...
Precise! I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Coba.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is...
Incendio.
Bit.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Lumos. I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed, I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Ini ngapain nih? Si Eneng.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about... You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who... They never...
I'm so sorry.
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they... Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from... A treasured family astrolabe van...
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys.
That's like asking why the sky is blue, or... We are known for our contribution, but with all I plan to discover about the world around us...
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigation. It's mainly used for... Sadly, I understand. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location. My best guess is that it's just over there.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Nemu Lepek anjing.
Incendio! Lumos.
Trust you didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible!
I did. I hope.
It will. Thank you so much for doing. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certainly. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Mermaid mask. Dapat topeng kita, bro. Ini kemana? Salah. Gak boleh ngereok, gak boleh ngereok, gak boleh ngereok. Kapan gue bisa buka gembok?
Who is Scrope? Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Pumpkins. Ah, I think I know just the place.
Gerak anjing. The fuck.
Down to the water's edge. This had better not be a trick.
Wah, ini apa nih?
Accio.
Hah? Loh. Oh, bukan berarti, bro.
Thank you for coming all this way. The name's Scrope. Scrope serves the headmaster. I've been in the Black family for years. Apologies for the abundance of notes. Scrope wanted to be sure you weren't followed.
What's this all about? Your notes mentioned the book I found in the restricted section.
Scrope can tell you more in exchange for your help, but no one, especially the headmaster, can know.
Happy to help, especially if you can shed light on the book.
Scrope is grateful. Scrope's late mistress, Apple, before she died, she spoke with passion of pages ripped from a book. Scrope suspects she took them to her. She was delirious at the end, poor thing. Mistook Bella.
I'm sorry to hear that. But how do you benefit if I find the pages?
Scrope believes that a treasured Black family ring is also in the grotto. Apollonia forbade Scrope from entering the grotto long ago. Scrope continues to... Scrope would not dare ask a student for help, but when Scrope learned you were looking for them...
Tell me more about this treasure.
Oh, it's adorned with the Black family crest. The headmaster would be pleased with it.
How did you injure your ear?
The Blacks have a tradition of decapitating their house elves when their service is no longer required. One day, dear Apollonia was understandably Scrope was able to convince the sweet girl of his value and...
How did you know that I'd found a book?
Scrope and the other house elves are good at staying out. Scrope hears and sees many things in the castle.
It seems this may help.
Scrope is relieved. Take this toast to the grotto just down the coast. Good luck. Scrope will wait right here for you. Best of luck finding your way.
Kaget ko, goblok. The hell? Alah. Ay, banyak banget. Gak mati anjir. Ay, kena dong. Lo. Lah masa udah mau sekarat. gila. Fokus anjing. Habis lagi potion gue gila. Hai. Bang, udah bang. Itu musuh. Gue level berapa anjing? Damage-nya kecil banget, tai. Berasa main. Tuh. Berasa main Elden Ring anjing.
Lumos.
Ya, mati.
Why would I need a piece of toast? I suppose that's where it goes.
Kraken. Makanya. Nah, ketemu viewer Bang Al. Siapa anjir?
Could it be a visitor?
Pala doang. Oh, ini headless ya? Masih muda anjing.
Jackdaw. I was a student just like you about a century ago. How in the world did you find this place?
Masih muda anjing.
Scrope sent me. Said I might find a black family ring here.
Si Jack.
Sorry to say, I sold the ring a long time ago.
Hantu. Ah, belum join membership dia.
Candle for Apollonia, I reckon. Can't say I blame him. I stole all these.
Belum join membership Bang Al.
Alas,
masih jadi hantu.
No avail. I thought a secret map I'd pilfered. What would I want with yellowed old pages torn from a book?
I'd like to have those pages if you don't mind.
They're not here. I thought if Apollonia wasn't interested in the map on the pages, perhaps it would lead to something that would intrigue her. So, I followed.
Harus kena iklan dulu.
I could only discover an enchanted cave of some kind. And you see what happened next. Here's an idea. Why don't you?
I think I could guess how you died, but who did it to you?
I was having a look around when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After that, I felt, well, lightheaded. Hence, if you do visit the cave, be prepared.
I suppose if that's...
I'm sure the pages are still... If you don't mind the sight of a, well, my decapitated...
Wah, ini di mana anjir? Lumos jembatan. The fuck?
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Where did you suggest we meet?
Near the forbidden...
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages.
I'm sure that if you don't mind...
Where did you suggest we meet?
Near the forbidden forest.
Why did I need the...
Oh, that was Apollonia's idea.
How is it possible to steal from Pete?
I didn't steal. He dropped them after a particularly aggressive...
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages,
Okay.
I'll meet you at the forest.
I'm sure the pages... If you...
Okay. Mana sih?
Where did you suggest we meet?
Near the forbidden forest.
Oh, hutan. Ya.
I suppose if that's the only way for me to get those pages.
I'm sure the page...
Okay.
If you don't mind...
Hutan kemana sih? Sini ya? Sini nggak sih?
Where did you suggest?
Near the forbidden forest. Easy enough to find from the...
I suppose if that's...
I'm sure the page... If you don't mind...
Oh, ya. Oh, yang tempat kodok tadi anjing. Kodok bangkong. Sumpah kalau ada kodoknya lagi gue tinggal anjing. Tai banget makan 11 healing gue tai.
Lumos.
Yoi, center bro. Halo Andika. Telat gak? Enggak telat.
Hello, Scrope. Thanks to you, I was able to enter.
Baru pulang bang, baru bisa mampir. Iya, pulang kerja.
I met a ghost there, Richard Jackdaw, who's a
That boy was never good enough for Apollonia.
I'm sorry to say that Jack...
Sad news indeed. Scrope shall need to think of another one. Well, Scrope takes...
I did. Thank you.
Bisa hilang ya? Bentar, ini gue disuruh ngapain sih? Jamur dildo anjing. Oh ini. Ayo kebuka.
Incendio.
Oh my god.
I should investigate.
Oh my god. Dungeon bro.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Coba kita cari. Dapat chest. Kita pakai gear. Pulang sekolah. Oh, pulang sekolah. Thomas Lebel anjing. Kita jadi Thomas Lebel. Tai lah. Oh, ada. Wah, ini sumpah ini keren, bro. Wah, ini keren. Kerenan mana? Ini apa ini? Inilah ya, cocok. Cool bet cuy, gila seketika dingin. Aneh. Oke, kita tidur. Besok sekolah. Mana tempat ini gua? Nih. 10 menit lalu. Baru. Pulang sekolah. Gak main Dead Space. Gue penakut bro, anjing gue akan jump scare tai Dead Space. Gue main Dead Space 3 baru 10 menit main udahan. Mana gue mau tidur. Ini apa? Oh, bro. Tai anjing, apa sih? Rumah setan anjing, rumah hantu. Terus tempat tidurnya mana, bro? Kontol. Apa sih? Oh, ini yang cewek, ini yang cowok dormnya. Nggak dibolehin pelit banget anjing. Iya. Gue mau tidur gimana caranya? Apa tuh udahan? Main Dead Space dulu. Iya, takut gue bro main gituan. Ini gue mau tidur gimana caranya anjing? The fuck? Gini dah. Taibat. Gimana sih? Gimana sih cara nunggu? Oh. Gak jelas anjing. Kayaknya bisa nunggu deh, bisa wait deh. Oh iya tuh benar wait. Tai tidur di luar anjing. Goblok. Aneh.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Oh, belum dapat. Salah. Nih. Ya, ketahuan. Duit doang. Kocak kan gue mau ke ini. Quest mana? Ke ini. Oh, udah beneran. Benar.
I hope you were able to take care of everything.
Professor, I completed all of your...
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to... Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Woo! Belajar Expelliarmus.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay in practice.
Mana?
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
You seem to have a bit of stick.
Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Still at it.
Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
Dah. Oh, ini baru kita ke hutan, bro. Nah, ini dia nih, Bray. Kita ke hutan, Bray.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Incendio.
Wih, apa tuh? Merah-merah. Kodok lagi. The fuck? Kodok damage yang nggak masuk akal, anjing. Ini apaan? Gear slot. The hell.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It took the cunning of a Slytherin to track down these pages.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can. I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I
Intramuros.
never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks. A stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you. Lumos.
Ini bukan sih yang di map.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out.
Kita ngilang.
Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Ditemenin viewer non membership anjing. Ditemenin hantu. Nih, ini momen ketika membership lo abis tuh. Jadi hantu. Oh, itu apa bro? Centaurus anjing. Apa Mino?
The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Mino anjing tadi tuh. Ini kemana?
Revelio. Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
Oh ini bro.
Just as Jackdaw described.
Whisper the password. Apa passwordnya tadi bro?
Intramuros.
Oh Intramuros. Tai, lubangnya kayak lubang bool anjing. Goblin! Goblok nyebelin. Wah, cok. Bisa-bisa gue mati anjing. Goblok. Udah ngebokong masih mati anjing. Tar dulu, ini gear slot apa gear slot? Kok penuh gear slot gua? Ini selebeu buang ya, selebeu. Baju selebeu. Auto itu mah. Ini apaan? Oh, yang password tadi ya. Iya auto ternyata anjing, gue kira suruh inget. Apaan sih? Oh, ke kuburannya, bro.
I wonder how big this place is.
Dildo anjing. Wah, puzzle again.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
Kalau ini kita api.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Oh, Wah bro, ada musuh bro. Ada musuh.
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Incendio! Potato! Stupid one! Stupid one! Incendio! Ugh. Protego! Incendio! Stupid one! Protego! Incendio! Expelliarmus! If I could summon that, I could likely get on it. Accio! Potato! Stupid one! Stupid one! Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Accio! I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Protego. Protego. Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Accio. Incendio.
Not a headless skeleton in sight. May as well help myself to this.
Protego. Incendio. Protego. Incendio. Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Protego!
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left. Behind for me, but where could he be? There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what the hell is with the jackdaw.
Levioso! Accio! Protego!
Waduh. Wah, tai.
Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
Woo!
Expelliarmus! Accio! Levioso!
Gak mau diangkat. Tepak anjing.
Incendio!
Oh, mampus gue panggil Papa Zeus anjing.
Levioso!
Farewell, monster. Can only imagine
Gila.
how spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw as well.
Sorry. Kalau nggak gitu mati anjing. Kalau nggak serius mati ntar. Ribet.
Levioso!
Lo atu lagi mana? Hah?
Revelio. I need to look around for the symbol.
Iya, lo. Oh, itu. Oh ke bawah. Oh dari bawah dulu. Ini. Terus sama. Nah. Nah ini dia nih Bray.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
Wah lawan ini lagi.
Again, Richard Jackdaw.
Patung lagi. Oh ini.
Thank you for keeping these pages safe all these years. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room?
Unidentified back item. Tuh hidup bangsai. Wow. Satu-satu anjing kalau berani. Bangsat gua nggak lihat. Dia loncat. Wah, lawan bos. Ulti anjing. Wah, masih ada 2 lagi. Up. Ya. Ya ada lagi si anjing. The fuck. Nice. Yosha. Itu mana? Nih baru gede mereka. Iya anjing. Tadi kayak pantau geli-geli. Tadi kita dapat item, bro. Nah, ini. Oh, room of requirement. Jangan dibuang. Nah, masuk dunia lain. Isekai.
Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood.
Ya mampus.
How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Wah, diberkahi dia anjing.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place?
Keren. Rumahnya Raffi Ahmad di Jalan Andara. Gila gede banget anjing. Teleport gak sih? Tempat tele gitu gak sih?
Can it be?
Rekam anjing, rekam.
It's you?
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic? Yes, sir, I do.
As you have like our ability
Beda!
has a unique relationship
Beda,
with
beda,
those
beda.
forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can.
Sama Bin Laden
Opportunities
anjing.
will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Oh.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Peramal.
We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Osama Bin Laden itu peramal. Talent. Baru sekarang punya talent anjing. Aku mau ini. Aku mau ini. Lalu, ini apa? Oh. Enggak. Ini apa? Nah, ini dia nih. Kita punya 8 talent. Kita punya 8 talent. Wah, ini keren sih, bro. Sumpah. Sama ini. Oke. Sama ini apa nih? Sama ini nih. Arresto momentum. Arresto momentum. Mana arresto momentum? Dapat dari mana arresto momentum anjing? Keren. Ini stealth apa? Oh, ini boleh nih. Mana lagi? Dadah. Keren. Lanjut apa udahan?
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
I've always said that travel.
Ini kemana anjir? Ini di sekolah. Apa masih di luar dungeon? Oh ini bentar. Lanjut Mang, oke lanjut. Oh lo. Dia ngeliat kita bro. Nah. Kita hilangin dulu membership ya. Oh ini Arresto Momentum.
I'm back at Hogwarts. I
Tuh
wonder
kan.
when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
Lu.
Accio.
Sini. Nah. Kemana bro? Boleh.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away.
Revelio.
Tasks and meet me in my classroom.
Gokil ini di mana? Gue nyasar. Ini kemana bro? Goblok. Ada hantu. Tai, gue nyasar. Lu gak ada niatnya mau facecam, Frost? Oh ya, sorry. Ada Flying Class. Akhirnya bro. Ada cuma nanti kayaknya. Oh nih. Lumos mana Lumos?
Lumos.
Itu di mana? Masih nggak jauh. Ada patung singa. Ini kah? Ada cuman gue mau beberes sesuatu dulu gitu. Mau nyiapin ruangannya. Biar enak aja lah orang ngeliat. Malam-malam banyak setan ya anjing. Oh ini kelas terbang. Akhirnya kelas terbang. Woo! Madam Kogawa. Orang Jepang anjing.
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Frame tai.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom. Say up firmly and clearly. Then
Nge-frame tai.
now, your turn.
Up, you stupid ratty school broom.
Buset, kita elegan banget. Gila, prodigi banget anjing.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that
Bubu and
side
strip,
settle.
enggak.
A gust of wind will throw you right off.
Wah, ada Ismail anjing sebelah.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do
This'll
take
take some
care.
getting used
The
to.
brooms are school property. I want
This
them
is
returned in
brilliant.
one piece.
Wah, terbang nge-frame anjing. Tai banget.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized. This next set of rings will take you around the grounds.
Woo!
What a view!
Woo! Seru, bro.
Nice day for a flight.
Seru, bro.
Ha! Good. I've got this.
Anjay.
The old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced
Keren anjing.
the first year.
Sayang sih nggak ada Quidditch ya.
Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Ada Kraken tai. Keren sumpah, keren banget emang. Parah.
That wasn't too bad.
Oh, well done. Have a moment.
I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging.
Oh,
But I'm
nantangin.
getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Slytherin like you might be interested in making an escape from class?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff?
Woo!
There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the
Anjay.
That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
Ngetrik.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back.
Kebut.
Like people ready to dismiss class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy I could show her a thing or two if I have...
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom?
If you can. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking... I'll keep an eye out for you.
Oh. Punya nggak kita? Ah, nggak punya, bro. Oke, kita beli sapu. Kita beli sapu terbang. Apa namanya? Ini ya? Oh, ini. Bukan. Mana sih? Oh, ini. Kita beli sapu ijuk terbang. Akhirnya nggak perlu pakai TP atau nggak jalan kaki anjing buat ketemu orang. Terbang dengan gaya. Coba. Lah, ada Sebastian. Oh. Oh, nice. Iya, tak dulu aku mau beli ini dulu, mau beli sapu. Aduh, banyak banget orang pengen minta ketemu. Artis gua apa? Tak dulu, Bu.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Hai Bang, bila bunuh. Datang kriminal anjing, bila bunuh.
And I've only just got a few rare wind wisps too. No matter what broom.
Sounds good.
What are we looking for today?
Wah, murah.
That item is of the highest quality.
Wow, ini keren, bro. Ini keren.
I promise you. Thanks for stopping by.
Waalaikumsalam.
But you may notice that speaking, I have some ideas for enchantments. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and ripple. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses. An ideal situation. I could complete work on my
That sounds interesting.
Thank you. The time trial should be a bit of... Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Revelio. I can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm.
Aduh, kita mau ke tukang baju, bro. Ke tukang baju. Bang, kamu beli skill Madara. Kill semua kota tuh. Belum kebuka yang bukan Madara, anjir. Avada Kedavra, tai. Madara mah Naruto. Tai banget. Madara anjing. Tahu nih gue mau jual-jualin nih. 0 perak, tai. Numpuk-numpuk aja. Oh, ini boleh nih. Oke. Jadi numpuk, bro. Males banget gua.
As if it was made for you.
Ide. Taruh.
I'd say that looks as if it was made for you.
Ah, aneh. Oh, ini boleh nih. Kelas.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Bang, pilih skill plan sebab kita sumonje. Nggak ada skill plan.
Stop by whenever you're about.
Oh, ini nggak boleh terbang, bro. Nggak boleh. Awak nih orang Malaysia, Lukman. Iya. Kayaknya orang Malaysia bener. Bro, gue mau terbang, please.
Incendio.
Keren. Press tab. Oh,
Revelio.
Woohoo! Kelas. Pikir bahasa apa? Bahasa Opet. Bunuh koruptor Konoha. Siapa? Danzo apa Hokage ketiga? Coba kalau misalnya... Oh enggak, gue kira bakal jatuh anjing. Selebeo. Keren, bro, sumpah.
If it isn't Slytherin's newest broom talent.
Dia lagi.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, trouble me. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. I can't be happy.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Enough of this.
Tengil banget anjing nih cewek bangsat.
I hold one of
Orang pertama gua Avada Kedavra, lu Imelda anjing.
Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Actually, why not?
I'm so looking.
Ayo lo, gue lawan lo.
Did it?
Ah, salah. Ah, tidak. Fuck anjing.
Made it.
Bisa. Easy bro. Tahan dulu ya Lukman, sabar.
Success. Now that's more like it.
Woo!
Brilliant.
Bunuh awak pun bisa. Jangan anjir.
That's not. You must have cheated you.
Gak terima anjing woman anjing.
This is over.
Gak terima.
Determined skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself.
Woman.
To earn my respect.
Tai.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race.
Bunuh orang anti-hero. Ini bunuh orangnya cuma bisa musuh doang. Orang random gak bisa anjir. Lagi-lagi ah. Tai banget. Tai juara 2 gua. Lagi ah.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
Lagi. Set itu ngebut banget, tai. Gak kekejar kah?
Made it.
Wah, nggak kekejar itu, bro. Alah, tai. Selalu miss di situ anjing. Nggak keburu. Tai, itu orang kencang banget. Boleh sekali lagi nggak kawan-kawan? Boleh nggak? Boleh sekali lagi nggak? Ayo, ayo, oke, ayo, ayo, ayo. Boleh ya? Penasaran gue, bro. Gak kejar anjing. Pakai sapunya di mod anjing itu. Wah, fix banget, bro. Gak kejar. Oke, ntar ada. Kita ke bawah. Nah. Nah, nih. Oke, aman. Tetap anjing gak kejar. Curang banget, tai. Beda sedetik anjir. Wah, gila. Beda 1 detik, bro. Curang. Curang itu. Tai. Dah. Tai, curang banget. Jagung manis, enak rasanya. Pangah. Ngebut-ngebut. Curang banget, tai. Beda sedetik. Oh, kita nggak bisa terbang ke situ ya? Iya, tahu. Sabar. Pakai orang dalam. Enggak, itu sapunya. Sapunya sapu mahal anjing.
Oh, you're back. With something to report, I hope.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Reyes must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
No, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways, worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it. Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight, nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine. Says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to him. I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Oh, nggak bisa bro, nggak bisa di-upgrade sekarang.
Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hager apa Hager? Hager cenah apa? Kita suruh kemana? Oh. Harus apa sih? Bahasa apa anjing? Ya telat ya, suruh nunggu gua. Oh malam-malam.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me. And that counts for something.
Gak bisa, Lukman, gak bisa bunuh Madara.
Something was missing.
Ya Allah.
Here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
Kalau Obito ini bukan Naruto, bukan Boruto.
How did you find this place?
My friend.
Ini Harry kontol.
He named it the
Kesel banget gua.
We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that.
Ngetrol anjing ini mah Lukman.
Sneak in here almost daily. Never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room.
Ciri-ciri di TO.
He uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it. I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets. But this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to. Away from prying eyes. And even practice otherwise forbidden.
Boleh.
Really?
Boleh, Lukman, boleh.
Lasting curse.
Allahu Akbar.
Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such a spell should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Oh, attack. Confringo to attack.
You're getting it. Ready to
Mana? Ini ya.
stick to the targets though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras.
Confringo.
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's tad hot.
That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I
Kalau
we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
Gak bisa ngebunuh Naruto, Sasuke, Boruto, Madara, Rock Lee, Guy, Kakashi, nggak bisa. Beda game.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same.
Anjing.
I'm sorry about your sister. Is there anything I can do?
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
She misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Well, meeting a new student will be
I shall look forward.
Cheers.
I'm not sure where to...
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is.
I'm listening.
You must
Kasih tahu.
promise to keep this between us.
Kita kasih tahu. Dia ngajarin kita bikin jurus.
You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Kalau Sakura Muda Setarom itu apa sih?
All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone...
Aneh.
Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Siap. Ya udah.
To Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Kalau lo ngajarin cara ngeteo orang kan, Bros?
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Hello, Ominous.
Oh ya, buta dia.
I've recognized that voice.
Skill OP Madara tuh, Bang.
Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Maksudnya apaan? Kairo ngajarin.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone. Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Oh.
Sebastian is going to get an...
Ya, kalau macam-macam kayak Lukman mah kagak. Santai gue mah. Kocak doang deh, Pak. Kecuali kalau udah mulai apa ya, kayak ngomong mulu tiap gue lewat. Macam kayak apa ya, kayak siapa nih? Cakep bro. Bocil anjing. Masih bocil. Macam kayak apa ya? Ya mulai rusuh lah hitungannya. Dia nggak ngerusuh sih buat gua. Biasa aja. Lebih ke arah personal sih kalau misalnya mulai nge-TO tuh. Sama spoiler kalau misalnya udah rame lah channelnya. Spoilerin game. Yeh, najis. Ngeklaim anjing, tai. Ya buat lu dah, tuh bocil anjing. Tapi tai banget, langsung ngeklaim tai.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Sekarang pindah ke One Piece. Anjing banget dah. Tai banget.
After you, Professor.
Iya dah Lukman, iya. Iya dah. Iya. Benar banget Lukman. Lukman sang penjelajah anime. Ah, tuh sebutan lu tuh. Bentar lagi Jujutsu. Chainsaw anjing abis ini.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now,
Baru nak cakap ya. Oh,
must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Boleh. Boleh, Ibu. Ibu Weasley. Evanesco.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work.
Woo, keren!
You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Wah, apa nih? A. I waited for you ages.
Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes,
Boleh.
Dear me.
Goblok.
Keep it down. Some of us are trying to rest.
Ngagetin anjing. Oh, gini.
Accio.
Gini. Yoi. Sumpah itu keren. Ini keren. Sumpah ini keren sarung tangannya. Ini keren juga nih. Bang, bunuh. Iya, bener. Bener, Lukman. Bener. 100% benar.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Lukman, kamu nggak ngantuk, Lukman? Mending kamu tidur aja. Oh, ini yang mengasah. Lampion. Cakep banget. Oke. Ya kalau belum ngantuk mah jangan tidur.
What was that? Was that a golden stitch? Accio. Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
What the hell? How? Bang, boleh bunuh rabbit kostum di anime? Boleh. Wah, ini puzzle nih, bro. Kok sulit ya?
Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Ini kemana, bro? Apa kesini kah?
Accio.
Enggak juga. Tah. Enggak anjir. Bang, boleh bunuh kota Rimuru? Boleh. Boleh. Ah, aneh, nggak bisa.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Boleh, kita boleh bunuh slime kok, boleh. Aneh banget sih.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley.
Guru Mod siapa Guru Mod?
Will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You?
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork.
Well then, the room. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Ngapain?
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space.
Woo!
Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent.
Jangan dong, siapa yang ngemot?
Identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand
Jangan,
the
jangan.
purpose of anything in which one is clothed.
Ya, taunya jelek anjing.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage.
Jangan.
I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring.
Yang nontonin gue lagi siapa?
Provide everything you need on its
Jangan.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Woo!
Very good. When conjuring more spellcrafts are like recipes. You should have acquired some for a potion station.
I did.
While resources such, they can also be collected.
I see. Can I regain
You can indeed. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead. You should find both familiar.
Conjuring spell. Mana? Anak tai. Oh ini. Oh. Potting table. Potting table apa? Oh ini.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Kalau Bucky lawan Cairo sama Frosty bunuh sama-sama. Iya bener.
Can I use this type?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment, but the room of...
I will be sure to speak with.
Good luck.
Kita bikin ini. Benar, iya benar. Lukman, kok kamu pinter banget sih? Kita ngomong lagi. Suruh ngapain?
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. You can acquire. Return to me once you...
Itu berapa?
I have the moonstone.
Good. You can conjure more than conjuration can be used. Why don't you try it on the...
Oh.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Fuck. Wow, gede banget.
before? Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Floor decoration. Atau lagi, bangku. Wall decoration.
Dick cannot believe how
Oh,
many
ini.
beasts you have here.
Cermin. Kita gedein size-nya. Masa gak muat sih?
Good work.
Dah.
Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
Bye bang. Nak lawan N Bacon. Oke siap.
The altering
Bye
spell will allow
bye.
you to customize any conjured item. You can change the
Dadah
colours,
Lukman.
patterns, and styles of your furniture
Dadah
to suit your
Lukman.
taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch close. Just aim your wand at any
Alter.
and perform the altering to customize it.
Oh. Coba nih.
You've been practicing.
Apa nih? Style of an item. Color. Change color. Dimana colornya tai? Oh.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. It warms my heart to see your interest in herbology.
Ooh.
I say, blossom.
Keren sih.
This might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Dick this bit of magic some years ago. Dick thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Dick when you're ready.
Keren. Bukan tembok. Nah. Ini keren sih ini.
You should be proud of all. Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the rooms out.
Of course.
I'd like to
So,
Wow. Keren.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can all... Now you have learned a good bit about...
Thank you, Professor.
Indeed.
Tuh apaan lagi anjir?
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these.
Thank you.
Good.
Gila anak kesayangan guru bat, tai. Bagus ini. Paling warnanya, warna. Nah. Udah, kelamaan anjing di sini. Progres. Iya, Dik. Jangan off stream, gue mau BAB. Iya, enggak off stream. Wah, keren, bro. Ke ini ya, ke Profesor Vic ya.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spabbing talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's where I found Richard Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Profesor Fig itu jahat gak sih? Feeling gue jahat dah.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And the portrait of person
Apa ini?
waits us there.
Profesor Black yang jahat.
I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising.
Wow. Jadi planetarium anjing. Keren.
Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Oh, dia tuh.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Yes.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
Yes.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
Tower ya?
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Okay. Oh, tower. Oke, tower. Ntar ya, gue mau talent. Wah, ada talent. Nice. Kayak ini deh. Kayaknya gue butuh ini deh. Jadi biar nggak gue udah ganti aja. Gede. Berarti ini full dengan nah ini paling yang ini baru damage. Nice.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Jauh tai. Sini aja deh. Dah balik guys. Ini lancar BAB-nya. Gue gantian dah, anjing. Dah. Sapu, sapu, sapu. Keren banget, bro. Apa tuh anjir?
Revelio.
Woo!
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've
Bre,
learned
bre.
what's in the tower.
Abis
More importantly,
ini misi
however,
kelar.
I'd like to know why they're
Udahan dulu ya.
They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Lanjutan ntar malam.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Oh, bentar, bro. Talent. Stealth. Nah nih.
Quickly now. Stay hidden and cast Totalis.
Jadi batu anjing. The fuck.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
Nggak ada. Disuruh kemana anjir? Situ kali ya? Oh, kesini. Op. Potion. Ntar. Kita sisain 2. Coba kesini. Nggak ada info anjing.
Revelio.
Oh ini. Bukan.
Too quiet if you ask me.
Bukan. Oh gini. Kita
Wait a moment.
distract. Gila keren.
Orders directly from Ranrock.
I will draw blood. Oh, so bleed. Pity. Not quite. Just
Oi.
glance off of me.
Weh.
Easily done.
Tai.
I've been fighting since.
Mati gua anjing. Tai anjing. The fuck man. Sakit banget damage-nya pada. Baru sekali gua mati.
Believed you've taken to increasing the beast population. How do you find the time?
I will draw blood.
Wah, tai lah.
Just you wait till I'm on. That's your best. You are postponing the inevitable. Back here. Potato.
Tai banget.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. Oh, I'm glad. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Tahu kagak diajarin gua anjing. Cara ngemaling.
Welcome to Sanbakar's tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind.
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave. That said,
I will, sir.
Keren banget, bisa tele
A
begitu.
reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry. This looks intriguing. Revelio.
Oke, first trial. Kan berat ya.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section. Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Wow. Amazing. Portal di dalam portal. Ah, ini mah fix banget lawan monster. Lawan apa? Patung.
All traces of ancient magic. Something must be different.
Oh, gue tahu.
These are
Kan. Masih ada. Yeah. Gokil.
These look familiar. Accio.
Gue mau ke sana gimana caranya? Nggak bisa ya? Kayak nggak bisa deh. Oh.
Accio.
Nice.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway. More statues.
Wah, gila. Saya kemana? Ke atas kah? Oh, sini. Oh, kurang. Wah, anjrit. Oh.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides. Accio.
Oh, gini. Haha. Ya. Sini, Bre.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Oh. Coba dah.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in front of the archway.
Gimana sih?
So that's it. Both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Nike Goddess of Victory apa tuh? Game apa tuh? Coba ntar gue cek ya. Oh my god, gini. Ya. Sini loh. Bener gak sih?
Both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Nah, gila gue cerdas banget. Game apaan dulu itu? Teraneh lagi. Lah itu nggak kebuka, ya udahlah.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge. I'll never get used to these floors.
Daripada ntar bangun anjing itunya. Ah, tai, bener kan? Wah, rame banget, gila.
Levioso. Accio.
Kesini kah? Game perang tapi ada yang gondal-gandul. Boleh. Apa namanya nih? Ke Garage Victory, ntar gue masukin wishlist. Di Steam ada. Oh.
Protego. Accio.
What? The hell?
Accio. Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway. Accio.
Hah? Gimana?
Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how?
Lu melayang gua. Kocak anjing.
Accio.
Bentar. Gue bingung.
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
Oh. Oh gitu. Aneh anjing. Logic bro, logic bukan nge-cheat anjing. Oh ini nih. Ini kayak lawan bos deh. Dikasih potion anjing di sini. Tai nge-cheat. Oh, potion banyak banget. Fix ini lawan bos. Fix banget. Tai, gue udah ngindar anjing. Oh, pinter lepas, pinter. Wah, anjing, tar dulu. The hell. Ulti. Gak ada damage anjing. Ini mah Elden Ring, gila. What? Hah? Apa anjir? Motherfucker. Pinter lah gua.
What a relief.
IQ gua 3,5.
Another pensive.
Lalu bre. Kita looting dulu. Looting cantik dulu. Oh, nggak ada. Iya, tadi gue telat anjing. Apa? Early ininya. Ngindarnya. Oh, ini apa? Ini apa?
Lumos.
Perlu pakai api kah?
Incendio.
Gak ngaruh, tai. Udah. Mungkin nanti itu. Kita lihat memoris lagi. Kamar mandi. Keluar apaan?
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable.
Oh, ini muridnya.
What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago. The pain of losing him is as deep for him now.
Albert Einstein tunduk sama lu. Iyalah, gila.
He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace.
Gue kan masih saudara kerabat sama ini anjing BJ Habibie. Tapi BJ ini blowjob.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion
Tuh sama Bin Laden murid.
unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent
Masih aja sama Bin Laden anjing, tapi iya mirip tai.
irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take.
Lebih offset lu anjing. Oh sama Bin Laden tai.
Every year a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd
Ainun
accepted the
B.J.
position of
Habibie.
Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your
Enggak,
travels.
Ainun B.J. Habibie.
I was actually hoping that you would like to join me at my home this evening. I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful.
Aduh anjing.
We shall let the others know.
Very well.
Kepanjangan BJ apa?
Benjamin?
Mana ada. Blowjob. Aduh, gue nggak baca memorinya kan. Ngomongin BJ-BJ-an sih. Oh nih kan, tuh baru tuh kebuka tuh. Nah, ngomong loh. Ya kepanjangannya apa? Kan gue nggak tahu. Gue nanya. Ya gue ngiranya itu. Lah nyampe. Wih dateng. Pak Agung. Pak Agung.
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have.
Iya.
Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes.
Nikahnya dengan siapa ya?
You'll
Bang
find
Upi
a
apa gue?
similar artifact in each trial.
Kayak Bang Upi deh.
You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin.
Oh Bakharudin Yusuf. Gak ada Benjaminnya, Benjamin Sueb.
Not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's
Oh
tower.
ya.
They also encountered a powerful goblin in my
Ainun
vault at
Benjamin
Gringotts.
Yusuf Habibie.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials.
Bakharudin Yusuf.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course.
Kalau Ainun nge-page Habibie.
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the
Tuh kan ditanyain kan? Oh enggak.
Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor. She argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
SBY anjing. Oh ini ntar ada nih mantan presiden.
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct,
Oh Pak SBY ngomong mulu nih anjing.
you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you,
Oh,
sir.
iya.
I will look out for them.
Ya ntar. Weh kelar. Selesai. Keren banget anjing. Kayak Depok. Oke, kita lanjut nanti malam ya. Wok. Ntar kita lanjutin lagi. Ujiannya dari Osama Bin Laden.
Spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Stop by the shop with...
Ntar malam ya. Oh, udah jam berapa dah? Tergantung. 2 menit. Jangan, tai. Kalau misalnya Bang Al main, ya gue ntaran nontonin dia dulu. Ya, thank you. Ada Kairu, sang moderator baru. Ada Lukman, sang penjelajah anime. Terus ada siapa lagi? Mana tadi tuh yang gue main Dinkum anjing? Ada Andika, ada Etevin. Tadi yang main Dinkum anjing. Kocak juga tuh. Bocah-bocah Malay. Bocah-bocah lawak anjing. Oh ya lucu anjing tuh. Lawak anjing tuh bocah. Bangsat. Coba gadis tim. Mana tuh tadi tuh? Gamenya, nama gamenya apa tadi tuh? Nama gamenya apa sih? Nike Ardila. Nike. Ini ganggu nih Lukman nih chatnya anjing. Ngomongin anim tai. Apa nama gamenya tadi? Nama game yang lu bilang, yang gudal gandul. Ntar gue downloadnya pakai emulator aja. Siap lucu. Tuh berdua tuh aneh tuh. Lukman dan Luci. Nama-nama di band anjing ntar. Nike Goddess of Victory. Oke, nah ini langsung gue cek nih. Nike Goddess of Victory. Oh ini. Coba gue cek ada nggak buat PC. Kalau nggak ada ya udah di emulator. Oh emulator, harus emulator. Oh ini yang nongolin pantat anjing. Kalau nembak pantatnya gundal gandul. Tai mesum anjing, game mesum. Nih yang ini maksud lo. Game porno. Anjing. Mah bokep. Ini loli anjing, ada loli cenah. Tai banget. Banyak karakternya. Ini siapa nih? Ether, dokter. Segala role ya. Ini apa nih? Loli juga. Loli. Ya ilah. Mesum anjing, game mesum tai. Wah gak masuk akal game mesum. Ya ntar gue install deh. Thank you. Bye. Thank you ya Kairu ya. Cabut dulu. Tai anjing. Dah.